into the next few days. And in fact, this evening, not terrible with a bit of an east breeze, but tomorrow we're certainly going to see that humidity continue to rise because it's already risen today. And we do introduce the chance for a higher chance for a few scattered showers. Spotty rain and some heat continues through the weekend. And we don't have any tropical threats right now as we continue more days into hurricane season. I guess 3 now we've gotten through. We have a pretty look to the sky with a bit of that haziness, that wildfire smoke, a little bit still from those wildfires in Canada. 88 degrees in New Orleans. The dew point I showed you edged up to 70 or so. So we're saying goodbye to that dry air that we had over the weekend and seeing these east-southeast winds make it a little more muggy. So current temperatures middle to upper 80s and feeling like lower 90s in a lot of spots because of that humidity. No rain to contend with this evening, just a tiny shower around Galliano, and that is about it. So almost all of our locations very dry. We'll keep a slight chance for a couple of showers overnight, but not a high chance for that. And kind of interesting, we're just stuck between these two pretty big weather features. One, a lot of rain over South Florida and even into North Florida, and then a big severe weather area with, unfortunately, some pretty intense possible tornadoes, including it looks like a confirmed tornado right in the middle of the state of Oklahoma. Severe warnings off to the north as well. We're not expecting this to move into our area. We're really more under the influence of high pressure at this point. So we're continuing with a pretty typical setup, although we will see that moisture increase and a couple of afternoon showers and maybe a storm or two possible in the next few days. Pretty pleasant for this evening as we drop through the 80s. Tonight, mostly clear, stray shower possible, maybe 10% or less we'll go with. And our north and south shore lows. North shore about 71, south of the lake, middle 70s. And tomorrow will be very similar, highs 88 or 89. And an increased chance of rain near 30 or 40% for a few of those spotty showers. Let me show you through this evening, and tonight you can see our model does have a tiny bit of rain here and there. 7 a.m. maybe going a little heavy on what we're seeing. Might be a good bit quieter than this, but it does have a few spotty showers here and there for early tomorrow. Fast forward to tomorrow afternoon, and here's your flare up of a few showers, and these will be driven from some of that moisture to the east of us. So these may actually have a bit of a westward kind of movement from east to west. We will see, but it does look like a decent chance as daytime heating gets going in the afternoon to early evening, and then 7 p.m. we'll see probably most action calming down, and that could be the case the next several days into the weekend. All of this disturbed weather, these are showers and this tropical moisture you can see over South Florida, and the center, there's no clear center or defined center. This is just a big messy kind of low, but you can see is kind of just generally off to the east of the Florida coast. Low end chance for development, 10% or so, and you saw the spot here off the coast perhaps of Georgia and the Carolinas where this mass of the showers may start to rotate and maybe try to take on a tropical kind of look. We will see, but really it doesn't look like much aside from some needed rain for parts of Florida and parts of the southeast coast of the U.S., maybe a couple of inches of rain in the next few days there. We're also watching all these delightful plumes of dusty, dry air from the Saharan desert crossing the Atlantic, making it to the Caribbean, swirling into the Gulf and the Gulf Coast. This is all a good thing to keep that moisture down, make it harder for these tropical systems to get going. So hopefully we'll be pretty quiet over the next, we'll see how long this continues. This is a typical setup early in the season to get these plumes of the Saharan dust. So we'll see it. It looks like moving in even along the Gulf Coast by Friday and the weekend. I dropped the rain chance a little for Saturday. Sunday also looks a little bit hotter with only a spotty shower or two, and early next week may bring a little higher chance for some scattered rain.